babbling about?
You'll find out. All right, hello everybody.
Hi.
My name is Ian David Freng-Meeteer, and for anybody that was here for my last speech, I'm not going to be talking about bags or different objects that I pull out of a bag. This time I'm going to be talking about water. Now, some observation that I've had is that not a lot of people are aware of how much water they're using. So you kind of think about it and you go, okay, well I use water to make my coffee and I brush my teeth and I take a shower, but how much water are we actually using? So I got a quote here, and this is from the United States Environmental Protection Agency. And they stated a typical household uses approximately 260 gallons of water every day. So that is a lot of water. If you think about it, going to Safeway or QFC and you buy 260 of those 1 gallon jugs, that's a lot of water, right?
Yeah.
So a couple different things that we're going to go over is how much water we use daily. So we have the 260 figure. However, it breaks down into much smaller amounts when you're looking at different household appliances. Other thing we're going to look at is how much water we actually have to use, have readily available. And the last thing is on tips on how to conserve water and of course save you money.
Cool.
Yeah. So starting off, how much water we use daily. So I've got a little pie chart here. I don't know how you guys can see this, but basically this is just some very basic household appliances. I'll read them off to you. So shower, and this is out of 100% obviously. So shower uses 16.8%. Toilets use 26.7%. A faucet uses 15.7%. Clothes washer, such as laundry, 21.7%. Leaks, 13.7%, and other, 5.3%. So that gives you a basic idea, and leaks are actually quite a big thing when you have them in your house. They waste a lot of water. So specifically, what other kinds of things do you guys know of that we use water for?
Drinking.
There you go.
Watering the yard.
There you go, exactly, watering plants. Any others?
Shower.
Yeah. Cars, exactly.
The dishwasher isn't on there.
It is, it's up there.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, there are a lot of things. Now, it gets into specific how much water we're actually using. Okay, good. So kitchen and bathroom faucet, 2 gallons per minute. So that means if you're sitting there brushing your teeth and you leave the faucet on,
I'm so guilty.
there you go. Shower, 2.5 gallons per minute. So, you know, I take probably 5-10 minute shower. 10-minute shower, that's 25 gallons of water.
Is that per person or per family?
The 260 is the average for a household. So you could have 2 to 5 people. And it definitely is more or less depending on how many people are there. And so the shower thing is more just how many people are taking a shower every day, how many minutes it is, et cetera, et cetera. Older toilets, 5.7 gallons per flush, right? So that's a lot of water going down the tube. Also, newer toilets, 1.5 to 3 gallons per flush. So you can kind of get an idea. Everything has these certain ratio of water that's used. Yeah, exactly. Garden hoses, and this is depending on the diameter of the hose, if you have a really big one or a small one, 3 to 6 gallons per minute. So during the summertime, if you leave your hose running outside and water your plants, it's a lot of water being used. Same thing with washing a car. So that gives you some idea of that. Now the next point here is how much water there actually is. This is a quote from the United States Geological Survey. Over 96% of Earth's water is salt water and the rest is fresh water. So for the most part, the water that we use here in like the building or at home, right, there is tapped from freshwater reservoirs. So there's 4% of fresh water on Earth for this statistic. So you might not think that's a whole lot, but if you think of everybody in the United States and how much water we use, just as a country, that's a lot by itself. So what happens to this water is after it's used, for example, flushing the toilet, brushing your teeth, all that stuff goes somewhere, right? It goes into the sewer system, which is then filtered out. The byproducts are used, so turned into what's called sludge. So you can kind of imagine what kind of stuff is in there. And that'd be anything coming from the human body, on the outside of the human body, in your mouth, you know, on your dirty dishes, etc. So all that stuff gets combined together. I'll be totally blunt on that. I mean, it is kind of gross when you think about it, right? But anyway. So anyway, it gets purified, goes back into the cycle, and then we reuse it. So that's that. So some tips on how you can save water. Okay, so with the brushing your teeth example, quite obvious, just turn the faucet off until you actually have to rinse. Running your dishwasher, very important. Pack it as tight as you can, get as much in there as you can so you get the most bang for your buck. Same thing with laundry. You know, if you're doing smaller loads of laundry, see if you can combine them together, use big ones. And the last very big thing on that, and this is another quote from the Salt Lake Tribune, leaks in faucets and toilets are often ignored, but easily waste up to 15 gallons of water each day, or 5,460 gallons per year. So that's a lot of water right there being used every year. So it's very important to get those leaks So overall, that's how much water we have. You know, we do use quite a bit. And so saving water is something that all of us can do, right? It doesn't have to be that hard, just kind of be more conscious and aware of what's going on with that. And it's going to save you a lot of money on your water bill, right? It also saves a lot of energy and action. You know, I mean, if you think about these treatment plants, all the work that they have to go through to get all that stuff sorted out and all the nasty stuff separated from the actual water. So there's a lot of different resources we can save. So thank you guys very much for listening, and I've got some feedback forms here. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like to feedback here, or you just want to?
I have it. If you could write it down, that'd be awesome.
He has to turn in the little
I just
form.
got little forms.
And what is this for?
It's for a college class I'm taking.
Oh, well.
Communications.
So I'm unwilling to